Hi guys, this is gonna be my first video ever, and it's not really my first video. It's gonna be my first video on Nikon camera because I usually use my phone. So today we're gonna be talking about career base, and I have 5 things. Um, Choosing a career is not really something bad to do. It's something really necessary to do. Because some people go to school for different purposes. Some people want to be a doctor, some people want to be a nurse, and things like that. Different things keep going on. But at the end of the day, you will sit down and think about it. There are some things that you really love to do that is not really going to school for. So I'm going to be talking about 5 things you need to do when choosing a career. Are you doing the right thing? For me, I was very young, and I started doing hair like around 6 years old, and I really love to play with dolls. I really love to play with hair, and as soon as I keep growing up, I would sit down and watch my sister do her makeup. So from there I started doing makeup too. I started doing makeup till I got to college. When I got to college, I started doing makeup for people, and now it's like 10 years in this whole makeup business. So it's not really something bad, but at the end of the day, when you sit down and think about it, I went to school for accounting. My certificate is sitting down in the house, just sitting down and playing and joking around, because I love to do makeup, and I've really found passion in doing it. And at the end of the day, right here, right now, in the States, that's what I do. Even though when I got here, it was really very difficult for me, because I don't really know anybody, and I just got here like 4 years ago. So it was really hard. It was very hard, because at the end of the day, I don't really know anybody, and to just go out there and just start telling people, oh, I'm a makeup artist, I feel like, how am I gonna do that? But at the end of the day, I keep pushing, and I met a lot of makeup artists. Those are the things that I was really scared of. So it's gonna move back to the second part, which is finding your real path. So finding your real path, you have to go all the way out to see if you're really going to be successful in what you want to do. So for me, I'm not really a shy person, but I just don't know how to go to people and tell them, oh, I'm a makeup artist, or this is it. So I have a lot of friends, and my friend came from Nigeria, Iposh, so she introduced me to Juicy Look and Be Dash. Those are the people that really brought me out. And with time, I started finding what I really love doing at the end of the day, which was being a makeup artist, because I find joy doing it. It's not really about the money. Sometimes I don't get paid for what I do. Sometimes, because you have to pay your dues. So, and the third part is you have to be open-minded to different kind of people, different kind of opinion, which is just a positive opinion. Sometimes you can't just keep doing what you want to do just on your own. You have to open your mind to people telling you, oh, let me advise you, if you want to do this, you have to do this, you have to do that. Those are the really good things to do. You have to open your mind to people. You have to be able to open your mouth and tell them this is what you're doing. Then people are going to tell you, okay, I feel you should do this, I feel you should do that. Not everybody's opinion you're going to put into action, but sometimes it's really good when you listen to different people, because you really get a lot of details, and you really get a lot of ideas from them too, so you just have to be open-minded. Then the fourth thing is taking to correction. Not everybody takes to correction. Not everybody takes to correction, my dear. It's a business, and it's your career. At the end of the day, if you go to school and you write an exam, and your instructor tells you this is not the right thing to do, you have to take to that correction, because at the end of the day, you have to get a good grade. But there are some careers that your customers or your clients will be the one to judge you on how good you are. And some people will tell you, oh, I don't like you when you do this, I don't like you when you do that, I don't like the way you talk to me, you're not really professional. If you don't take to their correction, it's going to bring your career down, because at the end of the day, people will keep asking you like, Why is it that you don't change? Why is it that people talk about you and it's the same thing? Why is it that when I hear something about you, it's still the same thing I meet? I always try to see if there's something positive about you and all that. But see, this is the gist. Even if it's a social media correction, there's sometimes it's good to listen to them because they take you to a very long way and a long path in life. There was a time I had issue on Instagram like that, but you know, it's not really me to hear something about people and not just say it to them straight up. I don't like when people talk about you behind you and at the end of the day they come to you and start acting like, oh yes, yes, I like you, I like your job. Then they go behind you and talk about you in a very negative way. That I do not like. It's just not me. I prefer to just stay in my own shell, not to listen to what people say about someone than to listen and not just, walk up to the person and tell the person. Sometimes people take it in a very wrong way to correct them. I think it's very good. For me, I've had a lot of experience. 10 years, sometimes people will tell you you're giving them attitude. You just have to change. Because if this is what you love to do, you have to move forward in life and be very, very, attentive to what people say. So it's like when they tell you, oh, you have attitude, work towards it. And when people tell you, oh, the way you apply this is not good, work towards it. When people tell you, oh, as a tailor or as a designer, I think the way you sold my clothes is really bad. Just try and work to correct it, But some people like to defend themselves. No, I didn't do it because of that. This is the reason why I did this. This is the reason why I did that. See, I own the clothes. This is my face you're doing my makeup on. If I don't like it that way, you don't have to convince me. Just do it the right way I want you to do it. Sometimes the career you choose in life can be a shitty job sometimes. But there's some things you just have to take just to get to where you're going to. And there's sometimes you have to pay. It's part of you paying your dues. It's part of it because people will insult you. Sometimes you get to your job. Like for me as a makeup artist, I'll get to my job and when I get there, people will be like 2 hours late. What can I do, my dear? There's nothing I can do than to just wait for them to be ready. Until they are ready, that's when I can leave. So it's like things sometimes don't go the right way you want it. But when you listen to correction, it will, because it will bring a lot of people closer to you. And the last one is surrounding yourself with positive people. Oh my God, that has a long way to go. That was why I made it the last part of this discussion, because if you have negative people in your life, you will never move forward. That is one thing, you will never. If you're married, your husband does not support your work, you will never move forward. If you are in a relationship, if your boyfriend does not support your work and this is what you really love to do, why would I be in that relationship? That's the question. Because if this is what I love to do, why won't I want to keep doing it? And people around me are just saying, oh, I don't think it's the right thing to do. I don't think it's the right thing to do. Just don't do it. Just don't do that. Trust me, it's not going to work for you. For me, I've had a lot of friends. I've had a lot of friends that'll tell me, babe, if you want to do makeup on my face, I'm ready for you to use me as your model. I've had a lot of friends that will tell me, can you download this website? It's good for you to put your profile up there. People will come to you and people will tell you to do their makeup and their hair. I've had a lot of people that will tell me, babe, you still have to do makeup for free for people to get out there. I've paid my dues in that extent. Sometimes it might be for just photo shoots. I still have to, do makeup for free. Sometimes I do the makeup on my own. I take the pictures on my own. Sometimes I walk up to photographers and they just, just give you attitude. But still, I'm just being positive that this is what I love to do and I'll keep doing it. And because of the people that I surrounded myself with, they're really, really helping. My family is a very good example. My friends are very, very, very supportive. And my fiancé is a very, very great man too. For me, I would have to drive around, before I even got a car, it was really, really hard, trust me. I have to take the train in the cold season. I have to take the train. Sometimes you drop at the train and where you're going to is far to the train. You have to walk in the cold and everything. But that positive mind, that positive feeling that I am great. I have a greater place to go. I have a greater greater heights, and it's like I keep pushing forward, I keep pushing forward, I keep pushing forward. I'm not there yet. Don't even think like I'm there. I'm at where I really want to be. I'm not there yet, but I just thought to just, just so you might be in your house right now just thinking in your own head, oh, I can't really go to school because I don't really have money to go to school. I just want you to sit down and just think about it. What is it that I really love to do? There's some people, they are very creative with their hands. No matter what they do, it's always very, productive, and it's very, very creative. But because of where they are, you can just move around. Just try and get yourself close to people that are up there already. Like a very, like for example, if you're trying to get into the makeup field and you think like it's not really working, you don't have to buy something expensive. There's sometimes you watch all these YouTube videos and it just tells you, oh, I use MAC products, I use MAC this. If you don't have up to that, you can go to all this drugstore, get them, and sit down, apply it. Sometimes the cheap stuff bring out a very good outcome. I'm just giving an example in a makeup world, but like I said, if you know that you've been going to school and you're trying to get your bachelor's and it's not really working, just sit down. It might be a call for you. So just sit down, think about it, and see what you love to do. If you love sewing, why not go for it? It might be just handcrafting, it's just something good. You can do it. Some people are good with food. Why not do it? Some people are good with baking. Please do it. Just go around to people and just ask them things. What do you think if I do this? What do you think if I do that? But please surround yourself with great people, or people that are very positive, which really, really helped me. When I used to take the train, I had a lot of people tell me, you need to get a car, you need to get a car. In my head, I keep saying it, that how can I even do it? I'll get a car, I have to pay for car monthly, I have to pay for insurance, It was just a lot of things in my head, but, because I tried to be positive and not be like, if I should get this car now, I won't be able to pay for it. I was positive about it. I got the car, I can pay for the car, because it's like there's some blessings that will come to your life and will keep bringing up, generating more blessings, generating more blessings. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm a makeup artist, but I never see myself as being the perfect makeup artist or anything. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. There's sometimes it just goes wrong, all the way wrong. But when you have that feeling in your head that you have a lot of people looking up to you and you can't feel them, trust me, you keep going. You will keep going. In my country, there are a lot of people that do just sew outfit and just put there on Instagram and all that and all that. Social media is very good. Sometimes some people use social media in the wrong way. You're going to be bullied on social media. Trust me, it's going to happen. But at the end of the day, like I said, when you surround yourself with positive people and positive-minded people, they'll tell you it's just for the meantime. Just keep going. Just keep pushing forward, And it's really, really good for you to open your mind to your friends. I really don't have friends like that, but the little that I have here in the States, oh my God, they are my blessings. They are all blessings to me. It's just like they push me, oh, I think you should go and apply for a job here. I think you should do this. I'll try. This is what they can offer. But like I said, for choosing your career, you have to be very open-minded. You have to listen to correction. You have to know what you want to do. Like, just sit down and just, decide on it. Sometimes if you do one thing, it might not work. Try something else. Don't just give up like, oh, it's done. It's done. I'm just done. Like, I tried doing it and it's not really, really working for me. Just try and keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep pushing until you get there. And, until you keep on doing it, you will never know what you really, really want to do sometimes. So it's good for you to just keep pushing and keep pushing. Some people love to write. Some people love to talk. Talking alone can take some people to a very, very higher, what can I even call it? Like, higher rank, sort of. But the moment you know what you want to do, it's a small thing. Like, you're done. Just done. And I know with God everything is possible. Just with God, just put everything in God's hands and pray about it. And pray for direction. And you're good to go. Trust me, you're good to go. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for my next video. Hopefully this turns out good. Thank you. Bye bye.